Assalamu alaikum. So, somebody asked me if I would do a video on, uh, I guess, nighttime travel, um, in with the horse and buggy. So, uh, this time of year in the wintertime, uh, seems like I do a lot more nighttime traveling, due to the short daylight hours. Usually in the evening, I go every evening and I go to my mother's house and we usually have supper together, and I carry in her firewood for her so she has wood all night and she doesn't have to carry that in. So I usually do that in the evenings after chores are done, and that just gives me something to do too. I guess when it comes to buggies, we're kind of more old-fashioned. We would use kerosene for light, uh, and we use the more conservative style buggy that, without the plexiglass windshield. Um, I guess the easiest explanation on that is that I guess we use our primary source of light would be kerosene lamps. So it kind of seems, I don't know, hypocritical or something to put a bunch of electric lights all over your buggy and then you don't use any electric lights in your house, and then to justify it only on safety. So primarily we use kerosene lamps for everything in the house, in the barn, or on the buggy. And we would use about, we like to use maybe 100 inches or so of the reflective tape, white reflective tape. Just perimeter. It's just gets kind of up to you how you want to do it, but just 100 inches total. Strip there in the center, some on the lantern box, and these have a red lens in the back, so from the back it looks kind of like a car. Basically it's about 3 rolls. I think there's 45 inches in a roll, so, or 36 inches in a roll, sorry. So we'd use a total of 3 rolls of perimeter tape, and just at the owner's discretion where you want it. And we'd use one LED flasher just for safety. But other than that, we wouldn't use any kind of electrical lighting or headlights or anything like that. These boxes that the lanterns come in, they cost about $60 new. Some of them are fiberglass, and most of them are, the older ones are aluminum like this, and then we just paint them white so that it makes the light brighter. But they just sit on a, I can get it off. They just sit there on a hook, and if you want to, you can take them off and put them on a different vehicle or whatever. Well, this box here usually it costs about $60 new, and the lantern itself costs about $7. And so for about $70, you got yourself a light. And also the perimeter tape is supposed to be visible up to 15 miles, and the flashing light is supposed to be visible up to 25 miles. So that's basically what type of lighting that we would use, and other than that, we just pray and ask God to protect us on our way, and that's it. And then my checklist, I guess, before I would leave at night is to, of course, make sure that these got enough kerosene to last till I get back home, and also that the glass is relatively clean, because the cleaner the glass is, the brighter the light will be. So I think I'm just going to turn this up just a little. Okay. And this glass here kind of helps prevent the wind from blowing it down, blowing the lantern out if the you know, like passing cars or something create a wind gust that'll kind of help keep the lantern, the flame from going out. So yeah, and also this time of year I would always make sure I got plenty of blankets in the buggy because it's cold. But I guess that would be my checklist for taking off, is make sure the lamps have kerosene and make sure the glass is relatively clean. 80 to 90% of all horse and buggy crashes occur, the buggy is hit on the left side, which would be the passenger side of the buggy. So 80 to 90% of the accidents, the buggy is hit on the passenger, either front or rear of the passenger vehicle. And so on their suggestion, we actually added a little bit extra tape on that side of the buggy, so oncoming traffic from the front or the rear will have more indication that we are coming. And also this is a reflector, PVC reflector, that rotates when the wheel goes around, and so it hopefully will get the attention of motorists traveling in the area. So anyways, let's head over to Mom's, and I guess she's making chili for supper tonight. And it's supposed to be -2 tonight, I believe. So I'm gonna bring some extra wood in for her to make sure she stays warm all night.
something?
Yes.
Pay some now?
Yes.
What's that? I was showing what's happening. I said, I'm using my back muscle all day long in that chair, because I can't stand up real long. I have to sit down. And so I said, this part will making my back work too, this little chair. I'm trying to get me another one. A chair like this would be nice, but I don't want to take this over there because I like it at home. So I sure need another chair. I'm going to look for one. I might be able to find one to kids. I got one at home, but I don't want that one. She got this old fashioned looking one.